Yo, what's up, boys? Just got out of a trade. Got stopped out. I'm not I'm not mad. I took 2 trades today. First one, I did break a rule, which is unfortunate. I just traded pre-macro, like 5 minutes before macro opened. And looking in hindsight, it's easy to say I should have waited till macro. Because I would have just avoided that. Price action was being a little weird, but I did see a setup that I didn't mind and decided to take it. Got stopped out, and then I de-risked by a lot, and then took the trade again, got stopped out again. So I'm not mad. I didn't revenge trade at all. I took 2 trades. De-risk again, that's like the furthest thing from revenge trading, so I'm not mad about that. And overall, the setup wasn't bad. I should have just waited till macro, or for market to form a little more structure. Let me show you the trades though. Boom. All right. Damn, now we're going up, bro. It's crazy how this works. It's literally crazy how this works. Anyway, first trade was here. I had a level here, 1800 open level. We also had a 15-minute for value gap here that we've previously wicked off of and respected. And going into the day, I was bullish. Okay, why was I bullish? We had an SMT at these lows. We inversed this for value gap overnight and was making bullish like structure. The one thing that was kind of sketchy was we had a SMT off these highs. But we also did have relative equal highs here. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Relative equal highs. So that was my draw on the day. Bro, that's so unfortunate. It's like actually crazy how this always does this to me. I guess that's just why you wait, but it's chill. What? How, bro? How? Okay, I'm gonna remove that. Let me edit that out. Okay, yeah. Anyway, coming in the day, I was bullish. We had a level here, 1800 open. We wicked it. This setup was a little aggressive, right? Because this was pre-macro. I was like, if we inverse this, I'm just going to enter. We inverse it on the 30-second inversion. And then I just entered very prematurely, to be honest. But, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I got stopped out. De-risked by a lot. And then we kept wicking this level. We wicked this level again. I think we had a unicorn model on the 30-second. Maybe. Oh yeah, it was kind of off this. It was like low, high, lower, low. Wait, let me. I keep forgetting to turn this on. I just realized you guys can't even see my mouse. How do I even change this? Oh no, not this one. Capture cursor. There we go. Yeah, so we had a low, high, lower, low, and then I was like, I'm going to enter off this because that will be making the high. Entered off this, and then we came down and got stopped out. It is what it is. I didn't mind the setup again. We had the higher time frame PDRA. We also did have a 1-minute SMT. The pairs were acting really weird though. We had pretty much like whenever we took this low and I got stopped out, that was an SMT to the upside. So then I was like, okay, let's enter off that. The thing was ES was being weird, bro. Like we took profit on ES. Not technically we hit my level or my take profit. Like on this first trade, 933, my target was the 921 candle. I don't even know where we are. Yeah, 933, we put in SMT. And on NASDAQ, this is when I entered the trade. Or this is like, I entered the trade down here. And then we took this out almost immediately, put in an SMT the downside. I didn't have really any point to go break even though. I was pretty much in drawdown the whole trade. So yeah, I took 2 losses today. I'm not too mad about them. I guess I should have just waited for macro, but at the same time, we do have 10 a.m. news. Actually, yeah, so what am I saying? I should just wait till 10 a.m. news. But yeah. I'm definitely done for the day. Ended up losing 1,000 because I was trying to risk a little heavier on the first trade, which I'm not mad about because it is a combine. I'm not trying to spend, I'm trying to just risk heavier on the combines. But yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Definitely just wait for macro and wait for news. Honestly, I think the bigger lesson there is just wait for structure to form, because this isn't really like an entry. This was like a B- entry, if anything. And there's just no real reason to having to take it. There's, at the end of the day, there's no downside to just waiting and seeing what happens. And if my draw gets taken, then I can just hop off, or can, potentially shift your bias. But yeah, just being patient. I don't have the feeling to revenge trade. I mean, I took another trade, but I de-risked, took it smart. I like the setup I did, so I'm not mad about that. I don't have any like urge to revenge trade, which is good. But yeah, just tomorrow I'm gonna be working on, or tomorrow I'm just gonna wait for macro, wait for news. I think we have a pretty heavy news day tomorrow. We have 10 a.m. news again, yeah, PMI. So yeah, I'll wait till 10 a.m. probably. Or not probably, I will. But yeah, it is what it is. Can't honestly be too mad. Yeah, honestly, when I, like, looking at this now, when I take a loss, and it's like a trade that I actually have a reason to be taking, obviously the SMT to the downside was probably my the killer of the trade. I don't even know. But like I did like the setup, so it's like I was able to explain the setup to myself, why I'm in this trade. It's not just something I took out of FOMO. I mean, I took it early, but the setup was there. So when I take a loss, I'm not mad about it, right? And yeah, I think that's something important to take away from it, because yeah, I don't know, I'm just yapping right now, but I'm gonna end this. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you boys. Like, bro, what? How does this even happen? Bro, it's actually almost crazy how often it happens that I literally tried this long twice in a row. We get stopped out twice. And then price runs and takes on my TP, bro. Oh, jeez. Oh, excuse me. Like, that's actually crazy how that happens. It's almost frustrating. Like, honestly, what? I get stopped out by a single tick? What is that? Like, bro. I get stopped up by 2 ticks, and then we run and take out TP. Like, what did price need to do taking out these extra 2 ticks? Were we taking it this low? Damn, we were taking it that low. But still, bro, that's so... Price did not need these 2 ticks. That was greedy. It is what it is. Damn, that sucks. So, honestly, this was the 10 a.m. news candle, though. So if I wait for 10 a.m. news, here's what I should have done. Wait for 10 a.m. news, it's bullish. I don't even know. Low, high, lower, low. I honestly should have bought off the 10 a.m. news because we had the same confluence, the same levels. We have the 1800 open level, 15-minute open, 15-minute fair value gap. And then we had an SMT to the upside. And then with this news candle, we formed a breaker block. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Should have entered off that. That's a crazy big stop, though. 40-point stop loss? Are we for real? It's a 1-to-1, though. See, I don't love that. Maybe just stops at the body, and then de-risk. I don't even know. Yeah, stops at the level. But, dude, it's crazy how many times that actually happens. Because, like, I could probably think of, like, over 10 times where I've been stopped out or break even by one tick, and then price just rallies to my TP. I mean, a little frustrating, but we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here anyway. See you, fellas.